can help you.
Good morning, everyone. We are a team of students from the Universidad Veracruzana. We are studying a degree in business management and leadership at the Jalapa campus. We are here to present a summary of our final project for the educational experience, product and brand development. Title: Analysis and Development of Product and Brand Strategies and Enhancing the Identity of our elite. The section we will discuss are as follows: the most important historical background of the company, its current situation, including its current strategies, the applied organizational diagnosis, and finally, the strategic proposals obtained.
Now, I'm talking to you about the historical background of the company. Year 2K15. Place, Jalapa, Veracruz. The company, Agua Elite. Was founded by Mr. Rogelio Guerra Tapia with the objective of covering an existing need in the market, which is the lack of an alternative with high quality, but accessible to the economic possibilities of the jalapeños. In the following years, the company increased its workforce on a small scale. Then, we passed to 2K18, where the company gained its first loyal customer, named CESBER, which is a government agency. Pretty cool, huh? But in 2020, we know that an impressive event occurred for all companies in the world. But in this case, for our elite, it meant an incredible increase in sales, because it is a cheap and comfortable product to assume. Also in this year, they purchased its own transporting unit, expanding its delivery methods due to the contingency. Nothing changed until 2022, where the tender was won to distribute in municipalities near Jalapa. Now, in 2023, the first remodeling of the facilities is being carried out to achieve a new image.
Current situation of the company.
Our Elite is a company that sells purified water with the objective of providing clean and safe water for the consumption of its customers. This is how the company offers this safe purification service, filling the bottles in branch or in some cases delivering them at home, currently with their employees. They also make large-scale sales of bottles only to government entities. The name Our Elite was not created with a deep thought, but only with the purpose of making reference that the company is the number one in purification in Jalapa, giving security to its customers to consume first quality water. The company colors are based in on main product, which is water, going from a green to lighter blue, alluding to the purification process, as well as the figure of a direct drop symbolizing that the brand will last in our years thanks to its consumption. About the current approaches, actually the company is positioned within the retail maker and within the government environment. Even due to the pandemic, its level of retail customers could be maintained by the implementing certain sales strategies such as: number one, face-to-face sales with the help of contact and recommendations. Number two, the company also uses attributes as part of positioning strategies, highlighting its longevity and closeness to loyal customers. Number three, the price. The price is also an applied strategy since they consider the economic and accessibility to its clients and customers. Finally, the company applies very market diversification since the main product is the hogs, but it also has a government market to which it sells bottles of water.
Hey, hello, it's me. I'm Oscar, and we are going to talk about our final project, in specific, the matrix. First, this diagnosis is divided in two parts, an internal diagnosis and an external diagnosis. For the starter, on the beginning in the internal diagnosis, many surveys were applied to obtain results that would let us analyze the strengths and weakness of the company. To use them in a tool called evaluation matrix, or MEFI in Spanish, where important strengths and weaknesses were displayed. This matrix showed a subtotal of 1.78 in strength and 1.04 in weakness, meaning that the company has a balance inclined to strength. In other words, they use a favorable methodology. Our team conclude that the company should not forget its weakness because this could mean a long-term risk. In total, the matrix displayed a 2.82, which tells us this is not a valid matrix. Okay, in our external diagnosis, surveys to clients, the company, and person buyers were used to analyze actions the company should add or avoid in the market. In result, we obtained threat and opportunity areas to later use in the evaluation matrix. MEFE in Spanish. The most significant data is subtotal 2.25 for the opportunities and 0.49 for threats, showing the company has a favorable external situation to keep the few threats away. In total is 2.74, which indicates it's a valid matrix. Yeah. We also use the competitive profile matrix tool that compares success factors for companies in the industry. Our lead obtained a result of 2.58 and the third place among the competitors, like El Sagrario and Agua Inmaculada. We conclude the company should keep in a constant maintenance its strange and effective relationship with suppliers and excellent client support.
Finally, we pass to the part of the strategic proposal. The results obtained in the matrices for internal and external diagnosis allow the filling of two very important tools for the development of strategic orientation, which are the Strategic Orientation Matrix, MOE in Spanish, and the Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix, QSPM. The Strategic Orientation Matrix allows us to create strategies that will have a positive impact to the company, thinking about its development and growth. With the help of the total results of the IFE and IFE matrices, a measurement was made where the quadrant and the strategies to work are those belonging to FO, which allow the company to take advantage of opportunities thanks to its strengths. Thanks to the Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix, different decisions were made, allowing choosing which strategies to apply in the company. By qualifying each of these with the impact of the factors of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, it was obtaining that the strategy that must be developed in the company is the customization of jobs according to the tastes of each client with a weight of 6.04, as well an implementation of an application to meet my frequent customers and speeding up delivery times. Taking this into account, we move on the actions that must be implemented. To achieve compliance with strategy number 1, which is the customization of jobs according to the tastes of each client, the following actions must be carried out. In the first place, customer surveys must be applied to find out the different tastes and preference for the image of the product they buy. Secondly, the company must create a base budget for the purpose. The managers of the company must carry out a search for graphic designers for each type of customization, as well as the search of suitable materials that are not harmful or toxic for the new jobs. Then, create 3D digital templates to visualize bottle options with a standardized cost. Make physical molds to make prototypes of jugs with the different designs that were decided to develop with the respect of the surveys conduct. Special machines must be sought for the making of jugs. These for the manufacturers in large volumes of the different accept designs. And finally, the promotion and dissemination of the new product and service provided by the company must be carried out. For strategy number 2, which is remote order, taking, reducing, and speeding up waiting time, as well as increasing accessibility to various places of order, the following actions were established to be developed for the creation of a mobile application to achieve this. First of all, a budget must be made based on the resources that are available. In this way, an idea must also be defined to satisfy the main need. Search for suppliers with the required technology. the company must define the scope of the application and delivery schedule for the app. Have a planning phase. Then, they have to create a prototype of the visual proposal to carry out tests to ensure the quality of the platform. Approve, the application is developed for the final release. And finally, training is carried out for those responsible so that they can evaluate the control of orders and deliveries. And finally, we decide to opt of a third strategy of considerable impact, which is the collection of the number of purchases from each client through the application to grant benefits and rewards, where the actions to achieve this strategy are: first, create a database with the details of each customer, elaboration of a tab to designate a quantity of purchase with their respective benefit or reward. Afterward, the tab shall be made known to consumers who are users of our application, so that they can view the purchase goals. And finally, we have to granting or delivery of the reward obtained by the client. In conclusion, the decision to select each strategy to implement was analyzed by the main objectives to be met, which are attracting new consumers and improving the shopping experience for them, innovate order taking for more agile deliveries and customers and consumers through a company mobile application, and everything a company wants, encourage customers to achieve their loyalty to the company. Agua Elite, by applying these strategies, will have significant growth in the future with a great competitive advantage within its market. Thank you.